Okay, let's take a look at question number 3 from the May 2016 Algebra 1 release STAAR test. Okay, let's go ahead and read it. Baseball fans can buy tickets for seats in the lower deck or upper deck for the stadium, or of the stadium. Tickets for the lower deck cost $42 each. Ticket prices for the upper deck are $75 of the cost of the tickets for the lower deck. Which inequality represents all the possible combinations of x, the number of tickets for the lower deck, and y, the number of tickets for the upper deck, that someone can purchase for no more than $800. Okay, so it says no more than $800, which is another way of saying at most $800. Okay, so let's go ahead and write down the things that we know for sure. Okay, so no, so I'm going to go ahead and write no. Okay, we know that x represents number of lower deck seats purchased. Okay. Okay, and then y is going to be the number of upper deck seats. Upper deck seat purchased. Okay. And then we also know the cost of the lower deck. Cost per seat is going to be $42. Alright, and then the cost of the upper deck is going to be 75%. Okay, so it's going to be 75%. Percent means per 100. Okay, so what we have here is 75 over 100 times the $42. Okay, and anytime we divide by 100, that means we can take our decimal and we move it 2 places to the left. Okay, so that's going to give us 0.75 times $42. Okay, and let's go ahead and put that into a calculator, and we have 0.75 times 42, which gives us $31.50. Okay, so that's our cost of the upper deck seats. Okay, so and also we know we're not going to spend more than $800. Okay, so the last thing we know is total cost of tickets will be less than or equal to $800. Okay, so what we're looking for, what we need, is an inequality that represents all the possible combinations of lower deck seats and upper deck seats that we can purchase for and still be under $800. Okay, so let's go ahead and start putting everything together, and we're going to have 42x. Okay, so this represents the amount we're going to spend on the lower deck seats. Okay, and then we're going to add that to a cost of the upper deck seats, and then y represents the number of lower deck seats purchased. And let's go ahead and put in our total cost that we're going to spend no more than $800. Okay, or no more than $800. Okay, so this should be the inequality that we're looking for. So let's start from the bottom. Okay, so this part is correct, but this says greater than $800. Okay, so we don't want to spend more than $800. We want to spend $800 or less. Okay, so go ahead and mark this one out. Okay, and then here our cost for the upper deck seats is not correct, and again we have greater than $800. So let's go ahead and cross that one out. And let's go ahead and look at the very top one, and this is not the proper cost for the upper deck seat. We found out it's $31.50. So go ahead and roll this one out. So we're down to our one answer choice, which is B, which matches what we were able to come up with here. Okay, so the proper answer choice should be B on this one.